Dragons!
There's a new thing that I wanted to do more, where I just talk about games I've rented or demos I've played, then I get my first impressions on them. So today we have 2 games that my father rented for both of us, and I'll tell you what I think of them. Now before we start, I just want to say that these are not reviews. These are just my first impressions. And the opinions between the two may differ a lot, okay? On to the first game. It feels exactly like Just Cause 2. Like, I don't have anything to say besides that my father was the one who made me play this one, and I've overall only put like 2 hours into this one compared to my 10 to 12 hours I put into this next game. But it's still a really cool game, and even though I was happy to rent both, I was a little more happy for the next game, though technically this overall as a game is superior, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Just Cause 3 is an open world game where you can destroy practically everything, but my issue is the graphics mainly. No, I'm not a graphics whore, okay, but this game made my eyes hurt, and the thing is, I really like this game, but it made my eyes to melt, man. There were wall textures that were flicking, the game was just brighter than the sun. I played this before I went to bed, and I got a headache when I was in bed. No lie. I swear, this is the most I've seen a game freeze in my entire life. Overall, it's good, but I may need to wear sunglasses where I play this game. Now, I played Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 around August when I heard about the game to get hyped for it. Then I heard it had no campaign, I heard all the other crap about it. So judging the game as someone who could only afford to buy 2 games, and someone who could definitely not pay for online multiplayer, basically, if I bought this game, I thought it would stay on my shelf and collect dust. So far, I don't think that would be the case. But emphasis on so far. I don't know about the future of enjoyment, but I do know that this game is a budget title. It is the epitome of a budget title. There's no story. The modes are pretty freaking repetitive. The acting on heroes like Luke or Leia is abysmal. Okay, you want to hear an example? I know I'm just giving examples. But you want to hear how bad the acting can be? I was playing as Leia on Sunsled or whatever it's called. On the lava planet, and all of a sudden she just said, "You scruffy looking nerd herder," which is obviously a reference that came the freak out of nowhere. 2 things. 1, wrong planet. I understand she said it on Hoth, but we're on a completely different planet, which is literally the opposite. Hoth is cold, Sunset is hot. And 2, she sounded like she was 16 or something. I swear she sounds like somebody you'd see in your Spanish class in sophomore year of high school. I am dead serious. So far, it's okay, but it's not worth anything near what EA wants you to pay. Now, I am going to buy Star Wars since my dad said that he would buy Just Cause 3, and after I review all these games, I will get to these 2, and I may even do a second episode of the show with another game if you guys really enjoy this one. Now, my next review will be Infamous Second Son. Look out for that one, and I hope you guys enjoy. Later.